I love how I turn on the camera. I love how I turned on the camera. Took a bite to eat. Like, I can't cut this. Completely forgot. And then also hadn't even attached the microphone, y'all. And we making it. But you can tell that your boy is a little jumbled right now. But you know what? That's how you know it's live. This is how you know it's real, uncut, unfiltered, like raw thoughts in the moment. Hey, I'm like, let me just grab the camera, turn it on, and just talk about it. So yesterday, I put out my first video, and not first, yeah, I guess technically first video since joining Cut 30. And the good part about this is I'm learning, and I've kind of known that it's mostly about the hooks, not even really about the, what do you want to call it? The actual body of the story and content and things like that. Yes, there are different tricks, tactics that I can add to maintain retention, but at the same time, we got to get them into the video first before we can even get somebody to stay. We got to get them locked into wanting to know more, wanting to see more. And yesterday, first time using the camera in vertical, in portrait mode, wildly surprised that I have not done that more often. And yet here we are, because I typically take a video like this and then just crop out from where I am. The problem is I'm not shooting on a full frame video. This video is on a DSLR, so it's very much not a full sensor, and it becomes evident when you crop it. Let's put it this way. For most people, they wouldn't be able to tell the difference until they actually see the video like I showed it yesterday. Yesterday, the aspect ratio, everything about it being vertical and still keeping its full quality as opposed to being cropped and zoomed. And I tried zooming in on a couple parts to maintain retention, but I learned that it's not the best mode of doing that. Or if I do that, don't start off with that, because the reality is I am trying to get people hooked in. And so if I am doing things that are potentially distracting of that, then I have to just honestly take into consideration that, yeah, I mean, genuinely, that that's just something that I've got to do better about. So, but I'm rambling at this point. I want to talk about the fact that I am clear on what it takes to hook somebody. I appreciate the patience, when it comes to these videos. Like I said, I know these videos are not gonna be, oh, hey, these are things that I am, using to grow my audience. These are not gonna grow my audience. I already know that. If for whatever reason somebody decides to watch this video, listen this long, I'd probably guess that the hook had nothing to do with what I'm actually saying and more about the hoodie, which is very nice, don't get me wrong. But hooks of every single thing, if any piece of content is going to be shareable, it's got to fall in one of 5 buckets. And I genuinely want to find out where I found this, because this is going to change my content forever. I mean, especially my short form content. And it's like, bruh, that is so true. The stuff that people engage with has one of these 5 elements. It either is OMG, LOL, IDK, WTF, or hell yeah. And it's like, wow, it really is that simple. Like, and even that last one, because it's like, like, yeah, like that makes sense. I was like, no, I feel where you coming from. No, that's a, yeah, heck yeah, man. Like, that's so true. More people need to hear that. More people need to know that. And it's just like, wow, that is so true. But then I think about the other ones, like obviously LOL, people are going to share stuff that they just find. Like, it isn't just that it was funny. It was that they were like, it stopped your tracks. Like, you're like, oh my gosh, I did not see that coming. Laugh, LOL. It's almost like a combination of all the other ones. But because I sent this to a buddy of mine that is in content creation, so he naturally asked, he said, so how would you categorize IDK? I said, anything that could be considered trivia-based knowledge. Anything that adds more context to something that's already relevant. That provides a deeper layer of understanding, of connection, of accomplishment. These are things that people want to seem like they are smart. And so when they have something like whatever your piece of content is that can provide an avenue for somebody to feel intelligent, then of course they're going to share it. They're going to want to seem, more connected, aware, enthused with it, if you want to take it there, about culture. Sometimes then they actually are, and that's just life. A lot of people put on for the sake of honestly just trying to get awareness, man. They're trying to get awareness to what they're doing. They're trying to feel valued, really at their core. That's what everybody wants. Everybody wants to feel valued. And I know that if the fact is I'm creating stuff and I'm making stuff and putting stuff out there, I'm really kind of just, I'll be honest, I'm kind of just going through the motions when it comes to this. I know this is not a long-term solution, but I also would say that me taking the time to do these means that I am having moments where I'm able to reflect on where I was that particular day, this particular week, month, this season of life. It's going to be really interesting because knowing that tidbit about the LOL, IDK, and all of that, hear me, today is April. It's April 16th. Okay, today is April 16th, 2024. I posted a video yesterday, and I cannot control the algorithm. I cannot control all of those things. But what I do know is human psychology. And if I make 100 videos on short form with the expressed and explicit intent of checking one of those 5 boxes in my hook, my account is going to blow up. It's going to blow up through consistency, but it's also going to blow up through just sheer fact of understanding what needs to be done. Understanding it's not just telling a good story, it's hook. It's not just having a good visual hook. It's also having a good audio hook. How do I engage with the audience in the first 3 seconds, 5 seconds? How do I maintain retention throughout? How do I do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I genuinely feel like this is going to be something that I can like, like almost like surgically, like figure out like, okay, we're connecting these things, and then we're going to also sprinkle in, this little bit of differentiation. Like I said, I'm learning, and I've enjoyed Cut 30 so far, because there are people in that cohort that are creating all kinds of videos. And I will say, when it comes to coaching people and consulting people, I don't think I really process the vast array of businesses and passions and pursuits that people could even have and want to talk about in a short form setting. And yet I'm getting really good insight from it. So I'm gonna love learning alongside other people that are really just going for it. And so now I think the next thing is putting down ideas for hooks, putting down ideas for scripts and things like that. I gotta shorten up my method. I think the video I posted yesterday ended up being 1:15, which is really good, but it obviously is really long. I just gotta find ways to maintain retention throughout. So excited to see how I can, start connecting dots. But again, we log in the rep, and yeah, if you haven't done something that is moving the needle forward, then go do it, and holla back. Yeah, holla at you.